What's going on, guys? I hope you're all fantastic. So I've had an interesting thought that's been kind of lingering on my mind, and I've finally got around to making it happen. I wanted to remove every single item I'd spent the last few months getting on my Barbarian, and I wanted to put him naked in Tristram. Look, I'm not sure if I'm alone with doing this, but if not, let me know in the comments if you have also done this. Once I was in Tristram, I wanted to set myself a challenge, and one immediately came to mind. I wanted to kill Diablo. So let's get straight into the rules of this challenge. I will note, I did start with the cube and my 2 tomes. Also, I'm no expert at speed runs or anything like this. I honestly just wanted to give it a go and have a lot of fun while doing it. So if you've got any cool ideas or ways I could optimize the run or anything different like that, definitely let me know and I'd be happy to try it out. Anyway, let's go check out how I went from naked in Tristram to defeating Diablo. I started by trying to punch normal Eldritch to death and got shut down immediately. So I was like, alright, I need some gold, I need to buy a better weapon. What better place than Lower Curast? Fast forward a few minutes and I buy myself a nice crystal sword and I go and seek revenge at Eldritch. And on the very first kill, I get a Saigon's Wrap, and I was honestly really excited. After getting some more gold, I went to Hell Act 5 and upgraded my weapon. And then it was straight to Calc to get the runes for stealth. Ooh yeah. I stayed at Calc until I had all the runes to make the black rune word. This will give my character a nice amount of crushing blow, which is super important. With this new weapon, I went to Hell Mephisto and did a very slow and painful kill. Feeling confident after that, I thought I'd try a quick chaos attempt and got shut down immediately. I needed some more damage and just better overall gear, and look what drops on the very first shank kill. So happy with these. Now here's my gear right before another Chaos Sanctuary attempt. I'm not sure exactly how long to get to this point, but it was a couple of hours at least. Now I did manage to kill the Grand Vizier, or however you say it, and I was feeling good, just using Concentrate, howling stuff away if needed, and then I went to Infector and got a very, very rude awakening. I did not have the gear or the strategy yet to get this done. I needed some more resistance and I desperately needed a cannot be frozen item. So I thought, let's go back to Calc and get myself a Rime Shield. With my fancy new shield, I went to Hell Mephisto and did some slow, very slow kills. But I actually managed to find a set Dust Shroud, which is the Dark Adherent, a great boost to my defense and fire resistance. Wanting some more fire resistance, I thought I'd try shop some gloves from Chassis, and look what I managed to find. And these gloves meant I hit the new breakpoint for attack speed, which is awesome. If you want to calculate for yourselves what you need, I'll put a link in the description. There's a really great tool for it. Now here's a quick gear update. Obviously the things to note are the crushing blow from the black and the goblin toes, and the cannot be frozen from Rime. I think those are incredibly important. Everything else is just kind of looking to get some more resistance and more defense where possible. So here are my stats. I put enough in strength for my gear, enough in dex for max block, and the rest into vitality. Now for the skills, I maxed out Concentrate and I put one into Berserk. Then max Mace Mastery, 4 into Natural Resistance. Then I've gone max Battle Orders, and then the rest of my points in Howl. So I came back to the Chaos Sanctuary with a new strategy. I kind of lured the monsters away from this seal as much as I could, and then I would taunt them one by one back in, and yeah, it worked really well. Now, after a ridiculous amount of time, I'm not going to say how long, but it was a long time, I managed to kill Infector, and I was super happy. Now here's a bit of that luring I mentioned, just rounding them up as best I can, and then doing some laps, just trying to get them away from that new seal that I want to go and pop. Same strategy as before. I just taunt them over individually or sometimes in groups of two and then deal with them that way. It was slow, but it worked. I kind of accidentally pulled the Lord here with a few of his minions still, but that's kind of why I got some points into Howl, just for these situations. I could, safely do it. Another celebration for someone that I've killed hundreds and hundreds of times, but it's a bit different, doing it like this. As you saw, guys, a very similar strategy to the other two, and we got the Grand Vizier dead once again, and that means it's time for Diablo, which has been the goal of this challenge since the very beginning. Now here we are, fighting Diablo. As long as I dodged the flames and just slowly chipped away with Crushing Blow, as you'll see, he went down fairly easy. I was honestly never worried about fighting Diablo himself. It was more getting to him, especially melee only, no Merc. God, Infector was really a challenge. But yeah, it was super interesting playing the game like this, starting with a high level character, but with no gear. I really hoped you liked this challenge. I'm always looking for new ideas for videos to make, and yeah, I was really pleased with this one. It was a lot of fun, and I recommend you guys trying it out if you want, or if you've got any other ideas for me to try out, or different routes, or if you want to see me do it on a different character, definitely let me know.